Well, I am trying to clean up this mess, but there's a lot of accumulated stuff that I've had for many, many years. A lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of it came from yard sales. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I have to get rid of, and I've only started. Now, of course, needless to say, toolboxes and things have to, tools and things will not get rid of, but I have some items that I'm going to have to get rid of here to make room for more junk. Still have an awful lot of stuff here that, this whole section here was covered bigger than this, worse than this. I had a lot of stuff that I had pulled out of here already. But you'd never know it by looking at it, would you? I'm hanging on to this Windows 98 computer. It's one of these stubby HPs. It's pretty neat. And it's only Windows 98. It's not the Special Edition. I have the disc for Windows 98 Special Edition, but I can't put it in here because it needs drivers, and I'm no good at installing drivers. So I'm not going to even get into that situation. Back when I first started with my first VCR, which I've discussed on another video about archiving, my first VCR was a top-loaded one, weighed about 40 pounds, RCA, Selectavision. Anyways, the very first camera I had with that was a Channel Master black and white surveillance camera, which you had to plug into the wall. Of course, it was not battery operated. And then you hooked it to the video input of the VCR, and then you put a regular microphone into the microphone jack on the VCR, and you did videos. So that's what I did. And my very first video camera was that surveillance camera, which used a Nuvicon tube, I believe. It left a lot of streaks in the video, burn-in sort of, with any bright lights and so forth. It was not a very good camera, and it was very poor in low light. The next step was to, this is not the camera. This is one I bought at a yard sale a few years ago. Never used it, but I did check it out. So I'm going to dump it off at the donation center. But those of you who remember carrying full-size portable VCRs over your shoulder with a strap. The portable VCR, which you see on the left, was usually in a carrying case with a strap to carry it around. It had a battery in it. The unit on the right is the power supply for using it at home, and as well as a tuner to watch TV on. And then hauling this thing around, and this is where you put your hand through on the strap here, and your viewfinder's here. Well, like the rubber is gone, but this is the viewfinder, and your microphone and so forth, and you had all your adjustments. Well, I had a camera that was bigger than this. I had a Panasonic PK958. Which had the drop-down cover and all your title buttons. Well, you had this, and then you plugged this cord here, which is in the power supply now. This is a power supply to run the camera so that you can hook it to your VCR in the house. And you had your audio and video out over here. No, it wasn't stereo. Anyways, this plug here would plug into your portable VCR, and that would run the camera and the VCR tape, and you could record in at the one I had, you could record in 3 speeds. Of course, it shows a left and right, but that's not the cables for it. These are cables I just had around, and I used the white plug only because that's all it'll fit in here, and the other one's for the video. So that's what you did when you wanted to use, make movies in the house, or you had to have a portable VCR. Now, I had a portable VCR along with my Panasonic PK958 camera that I just mentioned. All those things are long gone. Well, most of you remember these anyways, the full-size VHS camcorders. So I don't need to really elaborate too much on it. This is another one I picked up at a yard sale for a couple bucks, and they're not worth fixing. And this particular one here I'm just going to get rid of it, give it away to somebody who can fix it maybe, but she'll start out with a good picture, nice and clear, and then she'll fade to white, and she'll stay that way. Something's bad with the CCD or whatever. Anyways, it was a good camcorder in its time, and it's probably made in the 1990s, I would imagine. Can't really tell without my magnifying glass. There could be a date on there, but anyways, I would say it's probably in the mid-90s, maybe. You accumulate too much stuff, and so it's time to thin it out a little bit. With this satellite dish box, which I thought maybe I could use in the digital age of television, but obviously it's not going to work for me. So I don't have a dish and so on to use it on. I picked this up for $1 at a yard sale anyway, so I'm going to just take and donate it to the Free Center, and maybe somebody can do something with it. I don't know. There is a working Windows 98 computer that I've had given to me, and I don't need it. Time to clean house. Along with a 15-inch monitor. The 17 that was in there is long gone. This is a 15-inch in there, CRT monitor. It's all going to be donated. I really should try to sell this wire welder here. I'm no good at it. I just used it probably just one little time. It's an 80 amp, 110 volt flux. Uses 30 thousandths wire. And I've got a brand new package of wire unopened in this Ziploc bag down here. So, I tried selling it, but nobody seems to be interested in it. It's brand new. I mean, it's only been used, like I say, once, just to wire, try to weld a little something. I originally bought it to do a frame on a car that I had, but it was much too light for that, and I'm no good at welding. I'll be the first to tell you that. I just can't do it. But I'm not going to donate it. I got to try to get a few bucks. It cost me a little better than, I think it was 169 bucks I paid for that. I don't know how many years ago, but it was a while back. The problem is, every time I go to yard sales, I always pick up stuff that I don't really need. Although tools I have been doing pretty good on when I do latch onto them, like this right here. This roller here, I got that for 15 bucks. It's made for rolling out a large piece of plywood on a small table saw, or even on a large table saw. And it's a good quality one. And I bought that a couple years ago at a yard sale, so I ain't getting rid of that. The box here came with Allen wrenches. All these, and then the ones in this box, all the smaller ones. I got this whole shebang for 5 bucks about 2 years ago. Yes, at a yard sale. I bought this whole set of hacksaw blades at a yard sale about 3 or 4 years ago, I guess. It's pretty heavy. It's got a lot of blades in it. 24 teeth, 18 teeth, 32 teeth. That would be used for metal. These books, I might have showed you these before. I picked up at yard sales in the years past. I think they're Chilton's, I'm not sure, but anyways, I wished I had those cars, 1940 to 1953, or even the 54s to the 63s. I don't have the cars, but I sure do have the books. Anyways, got to continue cleaning house, so I'll have more room for more junk. Thanks for watching.